Hey there, I just want to update you on my portfolio here. This is my both my Robinhood and my Charles Schwab account. Real quick here, if you get anything out of this video at all, please give me a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel here. The more people that show interest, the more videos I'll make. And you know, it's obviously pretty low production here, but there's definitely information here, and I like to watch these type of videos myself just to see what other people hold and what they're trading and what they're doing and how they're using their account to make income. And so real quick here, over there is my projected, in the top left corner, my projected annual income. So we're looking around, that's off dividends obviously, just under $11,000 for the next 12 months. Right here, my balance 209,865. My balance is actually lower than that. These are just the stocks I'm holding, so it's gonna be minus any type of margin I have, which I have around, I think, in the $8,000 range of margin on my Robinhood account. Plus, I have calls that have been ran past, and I'm trying to keep as much alpha as I can, much gains. And so I'm trying to push those farther out, higher strike prices, and trying to keep all those gains, but it's not easy. And because of that, obviously, some of my stocks have been assigned. Right now, I'm not selling any premiums. I am just trying to collect those gains. When the stock market does this, like I did last year around this time, and ran all the way up till March, I was selling options then, and my options were just getting overran left and right. And in times like this, it's better off when the market's going up 20-25% in a short period of time. It's better off to just not sell your premiums, not sell your covered calls, and just collect your gains on your stocks. And so I'm trying to close out as many as I can and roll them up if I can't close them out, and then go from there. So real quick here, you can see here, my valuation dividend yield is 5%, 5.17. It's kind of dropping, as you notice. I'm trying to rotate back into standard dividend stocks, rather than really high dividend stocks. I'm trying to lower my risk a little bit, and then try to get just standard dividend stocks with weekly options on them. And so I do have some that are obviously high dividend stocks. But you know, as I gain and add things, they kind of even out here and get me closer to that 5%. So real quick, this is what I'm holding right now. For now, some of these I've covered calls on them and maybe signed. Really try when my covered calls are trying to look like they might be assigned, and that's anytime you're under the price of the covered call. So basically, if your strike price is $32 and your stock's trading for 34, good chance, especially around X dividend date, or is really close to X dividend date, you could be in trouble. So that'd be a great time coming up on X dividend date before it happens to roll your option out farther out to gain that alpha, to keep that gain. And so real quick, AIG, I have one position. Aries Capital, I have one position. You see my dividends there on the right there. AIG 3.15, Aries Capital 926. BTI is a new position for me. I rolled out of a stock, or they had it assigned, and I've been looking at BTI. I just have one position, British American Tobacco. And I do play with the Sen stocks. I'm not I'm into a lot of prepackaged good stocks. And so with those, you're going to get the Sen stocks, like the tobacco stocks. CSCO, right now I'm still holding two positions, and it's got a 3.24 dividend. Dow, I have one position. I was looking to add another position to Dow, but the price just keeps going up on me, and I just would rather probably be somewhere else than paying a higher price for Dow. But it's a nice dividend of 5%. Dow Chemical, that is. It's obviously a weekly option stock. So real quick, AIG is a weekly option. Aries is a monthly option. BTI actually is a monthly option one of the reasons why I was kind of hesitant to buy it. CSCO weekly option, Dow weekly option. Next one, EPD Enterprise Products. I have 5 positions on this, and again, this is one of my strike price got met, and I'm trying to roll out to keep my stocks with a great dividend there at 8.57. ET, I still hold my 1,000 shares of ET. ET's been running up. It's funny, these energy stocks were no-go for so many people on the TV, CNBC, and all that. Don't touch energy stocks. Don't touch energy stocks. Well, the energy stocks have ran up probably 30 to 40%, a lot of them. And so the experts aren't always experts. Try to find somebody that you really respect and follow that one person. A lot of those guys you see online or on TV are traders, and they're not investors. So it's a big difference. Somebody that's looking for a long-term investment to hold for years, which I do with dividend stocks, compared to somebody that's trying to make a quick trade to make money. And so that's why the energy stocks are no-go for them, is they're trying to quick trade them. And so people like Jenny Harrington, you see on CNBC Halftime Report, she is pretty bright. I really like her. I like her advice. She's smart. She's a long-term dividend stock investor, and I really enjoy listening to her. So ET, 8% dividend. I own 1,000 shares still. EVRI. This is just a trade. I got actually my price. I looked at it the other day. It's actually $5.50, and it's probably a trade I'm going to probably hold on until at least June. And I'm trying to get a triple or a home run, and so that would be a triple would be 3 times your money, and a home run would be 4 times your money. And so we'll see if I could make that work. And EVRI is a casino gaming stock, and FHN, First Horizon National Corp, a financial stock, and I own 2 shares at 4.5% dividend. GEO, I still own 1 share of GEO, 13.59 dividend, it says there. And I've had this for a while now, and I'm probably going to rotate out of GEO in the future. Probably not going to add to this position. Hartford is one I wish I would have bought more of. It's gone up on me quite a bit in the last 3 months. A 2.8% dividend. It's a weekly option stock. GEO's a monthly option. FHN's a monthly option. EVRI is a monthly option. ET's weekly. EPD's weekly. Dow's weekly. I don't know if I covered all those when we were going through them. HPE is a weekly option stock. It's actually ran up pretty good lately. I think it was just under $10 just not that long ago, a month ago. It's been crazy. The market's just been nuts. Literally, a lot of my positions are up 25, 30% in the last. And these aren't growth stocks. These are just long-term dividend investment stocks that don't move very much. They're up 25, 30%. And so I own 1 position of HPE. HPQ, I also own a position of another weekly option stock with a 3.26% dividend. And the HPE is a 3.89% dividend. Hercules, 2 position of this monthly option stock, 9.20% dividend. Intel, 1 position. This is another one that was a good buy. Obviously, Jenny Arrington invests. If you listen to her halftime report, she has suggested Intel more than once, I believe, and especially when it was around $45. That 1 position of the 2.54% dividend. International Paper. This is a new stock for me with a 4.19% dividend, and it's a weekly option stock. KeyBank, 4 positions still with a 4.5% dividend and a weekly option stock. Kraft Heinz, still 4 positions, 4.69% dividend. Kinder Morgan, another energy stock, 5 positions at a 7% dividend. This one's ran up a little bit too. Coca-Cola, 2 positions at a 3.05% dividend. Kroger's dropped on me. I bought it before earnings. I thought it was going to make a run. For some reason, the investors didn't like Kroger numbers, so it dropped a little bit. It'll go back. It usually sits around that $32 price. This is not really a stock that moves a lot. It kind of sits in a sandbox, usually between 30 and 35. It is a weekly option stock, and it does pay a 2.35% dividend. Maine, still in my one position of Maine, with a 7.5% dividend, pays $20.50 every month for my $2,400 investment. MET, two positions. Obviously, Metlife is a financial stock, 3.8% dividend. Manulife Financial, this is an insurance financial stock, kind of like Metlife, with a 4.7% dividend. I'm building this, actually. I'm building this position as we speak in my Robinhood account. And with the 4.7% dividend, I might add some additional positions to this in the future. Artillery Group, still three positions, 8.32. Artillery Group has gone up a lot in the last 30 days. Probably not as much as some other stocks. Not as much as the no touch energy stocks. But yeah, 8.32% dividend and a weekly option stock. Navient Corp, I just have one position with a 6.69% dividend, a monthly option stock. PAA, another one that's really ran up. This stock was around $6, I think, just a month ago or so, maybe 6 weeks. It's a Plains All American Pipeline, a 7.5% dividend almost, and three positions. PBA, Pembina Pipeline, one position, 7.26. Pfizer's been running up lately. Pfizer really operates in a sandbox. I was watching somebody talk about Pfizer the other day on TV on CNBC, and he said Pfizer 20 years ago was trading for $38, and today, at the time he was talking, Pfizer was trading for $38. So Pfizer pretty much does operate in a sandbox. It does pay a good dividend, almost 4%, and it is a weekly option stock. And it does move around just because of most vaccination stocks like that have just been jumping around. So there is good premiums on it at time. Regional Finance, I just have one position, 3.83% dividend, and it is a weekly options, a monthly option stock. Redwood Trust, two positions, 6.18% dividend, and it is a monthly option stock. Starwood's really been climbing lately. I own one position, Starwood, with a 10% dividend, and it is a monthly option stock. AT&T, four positions, with a 7% dividend, was a weekly option stock. UGI, one position. UGI has been climbing a lot lately. Actually, it's kind of leveled off. A lot of the utility stocks have kind of dropped down a little bit in the last couple weeks. 3.66% dividend, and it is a monthly option. USB, US Bank, one position with a 3.7% dividend, weekly option stock. Viacom, CBS, four positions. This has been a double for me, double my money pretty much on Viacom. 2.6% dividend now. It was almost 5 when I bought it. And because the price is going up, the dividends percentage is dropping. And it is a weekly option stock. Walgreens Boots Alliance, I actually have 1.5 position. I am building a position in my Robinhood account. This stock has jumped in the last week. I think it was up. I think it was the number one riser in the Dow Jones this week. I own a 1.5 position, actually, almost 2, weekly option stock, and I'm looking to obviously fill my position. And last but not least, Exxon. I still own Exxon, and Exxon actually, compared to the other energy stocks, hasn't risen as fast, believe it or not. It's gone up. There's no question. It was around 35, so it's gone up. Whatever that would be, 35 to 40 in the last 6 weeks, but it hasn't risen as fast, but still paying that 8.35% dividend and a good weekly option stock. So that's it, guys. That's what I'm currently holding. If there's any information you get out of this today, please hit the like or subscribe button. And the more people that are interested in my stock or my videos, I will continue to make more of them. Thank you so much.